Hello, I'm Filip. I'm one of the co-founders of Creatos Media and head of performance marketing. And today I wanted to talk about my career and how it shifted and developed over last few years. So I graduated from Middlesex University, Media Culture Studies, which was a great experience to have. And at Middlesex now you have the digital marketing course, which I actually helped at, and I was one of the part-time lecturers in Middlesex. I mean, I'm still in, and helping students to understand digital marketing, which is also really exciting. Uh, Once I graduated, I started doing freelancing for myself, and while I was freelancing, I've joined Bluebella as an e-commerce assistant, and then I was learning digital marketing, website maintenance, different product launches, and understanding the customers in retail and lingerie brands, uh, which was very interesting at the beginning. And then my role has changed as we started to expand globally. So the responsibilities grew, including SEO, PPC, affiliate marketing, analytics, reporting, forecasting, social media advertising, and digital marketing strategy. So the role has transformed hugely from just posting products and creating stuff on the website and doing some of the social ads to covering pretty much every single channel that you can imagine within the digital marketing industry. And then I had a growth and learning period. So each challenge was opportunity for scale and expansion for me, depending on understanding and passion for the work I was doing within Bluebella. We did a few amazing campaigns from underground catwalk to Oxford Street catwalk with our influencers. That was pretty exciting as well. It gives us great PR exposure, which we push through all the digital marketing channels that you can imagine. So that was really fun. As the role grew, I became a marketing manager for Bluebella. So we started building our own team, teaching some of the apprentices uh, into digital marketing. Mostly they came from universities like Middlesex and others as well. We had some international student exchanges as well, and we basically thought that might be a great idea for younger generation to learn from us as well while we are building a team. So that was exciting. We did do a crowdfunding campaign as well, and that was a huge success. We raised nearly £1 million. So that was a significant stepping stone for Bluebella's growth as well. I've actually used that knowledge of crowdfunding later on in my life to help a company called Market Orders to raise, I think, over £500,000. With Bluebella, we've actually did quite great with all the digital campaigns that we did, and we did a few entries for the awards that we've actually won over the years. So that was another thing that I've learned how to do entries for the awards, and could see the actual ceremony and receiving the awards. That was even better. It was an honor as a digital marketing person. And then in 2018, we co-founded Creatos Media with Izzy. So that was another stepping stone, let's say, in my life. So Creatos Media at that time was focusing on SEO, as this is what Izzy was doing mainly, and the performance side was a smaller part of it. But still, I had to balance both working full time at Bluebella and working at Creatos Media and covering clients, which were not many for digital marketing at that time. Obviously, that grew with time, so I had to learn how to balance it between Bluebella and Creatos Media, and having some life as well, which was not a lot. The sun at the same time. So 2019, that was exciting as well. But balancing family life, in-house and agency life was quite difficult. So basically, I had no time, which was probably a good lesson for myself, that it was time to kind of decide where my priorities are. Although I did survive for quite some time, doing everything without any sleep, basically, which is not healthy. I would not recommend that to anyone. But sometimes you don't have a choice, or you do have a choice, and that choice will impact your life. Yeah, I did have a difficult decision of leaving Bluebella last year. So in September, so I'm still working with Bluebella as a consultant, so as an agency, for about 6 months now, or over 6 months. Amazing how time flies. So that's another exciting thing that we are doing. That we, even though that was working for Bluebella, I'm still working with them and working on the strategy and helping them grow as a business. I couldn't imagine a better a leaving goodbye than actually carry on working with them, which is great. So, I mean, one of the big lessons was to manage work-life balance. And as you open your company, if you do, it's really important to have some some life as well. That you have to spend time with family and invest some time into your health and your fitness, which I abandoned by doing too many things at once. So working full time and working as an agency at the same time. So I've learned a lot about the industry. So lingerie and fashion industries are quite huge industries, and difficult, quite saturated. But there's lots of big brands already existing in space. So we had to do things that are better than other companies, that we could be outstanding in a way. So mostly it was through the product, for the campaigns that we did, and through the strategy that we created with amazing growth. I'm sure that everything that I've learned in Bluebella, I can pass on to Creatos Media, and with the same dedication as I had for Bluebella over the years, I can transfer that to Creatos Media, and obviously use that with the clients that we have, and use it with the future clients that we might have. If you have any questions, please leave the comments. I'm happy to answer any. Obviously, subscribe, like, share on any of the social channels that you can imagine. Thank you.